Hello, hello. It is your boy Kronos. I decided I'd do a video. We have a lot of younger bards, so wanted to show you guys what swarm kiting can look like, and the importance of how you kind of gear your tunes. So I'm going to explain some things, and then I'm going to show you guys how at least a good way to swarm kite. There's probably better ways, but all right. So the first thing I want to point out is this. Some people wonder why mana regen is the most important stat, in my opinion, for bards. And you can see right here, and I'm even gonna actually turn off my ancient Lucia because it literally does nothing for me for mana regen. So I have no songs running. I have no I'll just take all these off. I have no buffs. The only thing that's giving me mana regen is my Mask of Piety, my Earring of the Solstice, my Talisman of Vakarath, and my Eye of the Owl Bear Mother. And this one was really easy to get. It took me all of like 5 seconds, so look up that one if you need a ranged item. I switch it in and out with my raid item just for the mana regen. It's part of my bandolier for string, so when I switch over to from my weapons into my string bandolier using these hotkeys, it switches over to my mana regen. So sitting down, I have 20 mana regen. You can see this video started at 80, so far we've gotten 10%. It takes a while, but with all that being said, the amount of time it takes for me to go basically from 0 mana to 100 with this amount of mana regen. This is also through, I guess I should show you guys some of the EAAs you should prioritize, which is, I guess I can't show you ones I already bought if I do it that way. Let's see. There's a mana regen one in here somewhere, if I could find it. Maybe it's not this one. Woefully unprepared for this video, but I don't care. No, not that. Not that. Hold on. I'm making a video, so you need to wait. This one is good for swarm kiting. Destructive Fury. Passive ability increases damage dealt by your critical damage. Direct damage spells. Let's see what else. Fury of Magic. So you can actually crit. Mental Clarity. So this is a big one. Increase your mana regeneration by 4. This one's going to go up. Well, apparently in the Serpent's Spine. So that's a bummer. Would have been nice if it was POP. And I want to say that's pretty much it for our purposes here. All right, so we're full mana. So my bar, well, I guess I have this locked. But my bar looks like this. 2 units chance, which these are kind of whatever. The main one is Cella's Accelerating Course for the 2-minute. Denon's Desperate Dirge, Amplification, and Solon's Bewitching Bravura. This one takes a little bit of mana, 60 mana, and it charms up to level 51. And then the Denon's Desperate Dirge takes 800 mana per cast. Nukes for 635, but we have things that mod that make that hit much harder, and it hits up to 5 enemies on the one you're targeting. Okay, so the other thing that I would say is very useful to get. I'm not gonna say you absolutely have to have it, but it's kind of a must-have, is the Goblin Kazuki Ring. And I'll just make a spot for that. We'll put it we'll put it right there. So you have to target yourself, and then you can right click it, and it'll instantly cast invisibility versus animals. Now that doesn't really matter that it's animals. Any invisibility will break any charm, regardless of what you have charmed, but it instantly breaks it. So that's what's important. So here we go. Put on my drum, and let's do a poll. So we're in Dragon Necropolis. I like this zone because none of the mobs are over level 51, so we can charm them all. They're all right around level 51. They have a pretty far aggro radius, so they're pretty easy to get into our pole here. So we're just gonna get them all in this this first half of the zone before the door that you have to open up. Okay. No, I'll let you know. I'll be done here in a couple minutes. Alright, so we get these guys. We will get every spider in this first portion of the zone. So you can see, well, you might not be able to see it because I do my maps kind of weird, but here's the door. So all of the spiders in this area is what we're pulling. Every single one of them. Alright. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys is where my X bar is right now. It's basically 47% on the dot. Very, very close to 47%. So we're gonna see how much we get off of one swarm pull. And let's see how long that it takes. So 17, let's call it 1732. 1732. Alright. So here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna run around in a circle. I'm gonna get these into a nice tight group. See that? And then you just don't want them to stun you because you could die. All right, so we're gonna charm one of them. We're gonna recast our speed. We're gonna select this top extended, and then we're gonna have our pet attack it. Then we're gonna select ourselves, and we're gonna hover over our Gazugi ring. And now I'm just gonna watch this bar, and I'm gonna click it when my pet is really close to dying. So every time he gets chunked, it takes like 20% of his life. So now's a good time to break it. I actually broke it too late. See, he turned into a corpse. So we'll just break it a little earlier next time. So we'll select the second one in the rotation. Pick this first one, attack it. Put my sellers back on and select myself, either with F1 or select this here. And I'm gonna hover over my Gazugi ring. We'll break it a little bit earlier. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. We'll break it now. Then we'll grab the second one, charm it, cast chorus, select the first one, attack it, select ourselves, hover over Gazugi ring. And we're just watching our pet's life bar. And he's getting chunked. And then we'll break it. Grab the second one in the extended, charm it, recast our speed, select the top, attack it, select ourselves, hover over Gazugi. And we're just gonna do this, we're gonna do this for a while. And we're just getting all of the mobs pretty low on life. Fairly low. And we'll break it. Grab the second one, charm it, recast our speed, target the first mob, attack, target ourselves. Very repetitive, but welcome to EverQuest. This is the game. Alright, we'll break that one. And again, charm. Cellos, top guy, attack, Target ourselves, hover. And there's a couple different techniques to swarm kiting, but what you're gonna find is as I continue to do this, all of the mobs that I'm charming initially are getting really mad at me. I'm building up quite a bit of aggro, so they're not helping with the DPS. Okay, so I got a new one. So watch how many follow me. See that? See how many are just following me and they're not attacking my pet? That's because I've made them all very, very angry. But I want to just keep trying to train my own pet. Just trying to train it. See that? So now I have more and more helping. And we're just going to wait to break it. We'll break it now. Select another one. Charm it. Give ourselves cellos. Attack the top guy. Target ourselves. And now, just for the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and break this. Or this will be the last one that we do it with. Alright, so now, if you have your epic, you want to have your epic equipped because it has the performance resonance, which affects singing. And then we're going to double cast amplification because this amplifies our singing mod. And then if I hit it again, it'll amplify it a second time. It'll actually amplify it itself. And now, because I have everything in a nice tight ball, now I'm just going to target one of them and I'm going to nuke it with Dinan's Desperate Dirge. And then I'll target another one. Dinan's Desperate Dirge. Dinan's Desperate Dirge. Use extended. It's a little safer. Dinan's Desperate Dirge. Dinan's Desperate Dirge. And now we're out of mana. And now we'll just grab one of the phase spiders because we got some swarm beetles in there that probably soaked up some of our damage, which is not cool. But and now depending on your gear, you guys can just fight them. Oops, on my weapon. And then we'll look at how much X we got after we kill all these. So I just grabbed one of them as a pet. He's now helping me DPS these, the remainder. Just kill the remainder of the mobs. Oops. Helps if you have an auto attack on. Alright, then we'll break this guy. And we'll kill him. Almost. I'm almost done. Alright, and then I won't make you guys sit through this guy because it would have been smarter for me to grab that other mob. Well, he's dying pretty quick. Would have been smarter to grab the other mob, the lower HP guy, turn that into a pet to fight this one. And then we just double team this one. And that's essentially how you swarm kite. There's different ways to do it, for sure. There's some other techniques I can show you guys, but we'll just do this one for now. And now let's look, if we remember, we had 47% of an AA, and now we have 80, almost 81. So you do 3 of these, and you'll get an AA. And what did we see? It took us like, what, 6 minutes, 7 minutes? And it honestly wasn't that ideal because we popped a trap somewhere that caused the swarm beetles, but and they soaked up some of our denins, which sucks. But it's not a big deal. Very, very easy, pretty fast experience to get by yourself if you can't get a group or if you just want to hang out by yourself for a while. I'll show you guys more in Plane of Disease, because that's going to be a really, really good spot for bards to do swarm kiting at as well. But we'll wait for that until Planes. Peace out. We'll see you on the next one.